Private Samson, you're just in time.
Ha 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 ha. Well, good morning to you too, Anne.
I just found this old print. This is the reason you and the other pups went to war with Catland.
The Dog-claration of Independence.
Yes, the one that started it all.
Look at all those signatures. Adams, Jefferhound, Franklin. You know who wasn't there to sign?
Ah, George Woofington.
General George Woofington. By the time this was written, he was already a general in charge of the army.
That's right. The Dog-claration of Independence was made because we didn't want a Royal TomCat in charge anymore. We wanted to be our own masters. It makes sense that every dog here should have a vote, right? And that we make our own laws, not the cats. That's all we wanted, to self-govern. But we had to fight for it.
General Woofington was already leading his pack. One winter, he made camp to rest his tired army. A brilliant German shepherd named Baron von Steuben arrived. With his training, our dogs went from puppies to well-trained hounds. With an army like that, General Woofington could keep up the hunt.
General Woofington led with strength, pushed through hard times, dealt with surprises, and finally beat the Red Cats with his clever strategy.
He was a real dog of courage, and with his leadership, the pups went from declaring independence to becoming a united pack of Ameri-canines.
All of the pups had something to add, and together they made a Ruffolution. Glad we had General Woofington to guide them.
Me too. Can you imagine anyone else trying to keep this wild pack together? Never.
General George Washington led the Continental Army for 7 years until the British surrender, winning a war against the greatest military power on earth at the time. His leadership was unique, as reflected by the loyalty and affection of both his troops and the people. He assembled a talented group of officers which included Baron Friedrich Wilhelm von Steuben, an experienced military officer from Prussia who reformed the Continental Army and wrote the book on how to be a soldier. Many different people contributed to the American Revolution, coming together for the idea of freedom from the king and rule of England. The Declaration of Independence was an essential first step in uniting the colonies to become self-governed, but it did not create our country. That would take a new document, the Constitution.